In the final months of World War II, as Nazi Germany collapsed under Allied pressure, thousands of German officers were taken into custody. Among them were experienced generals, men who had fought on multiple fronts and understood modern warfare better than most civilians ever would. One of those generals would later say something unexpected about an American commander, a statement that never became popular history in the United States. That commander was General George S. Patton. Patton was feared by the enemy, criticized at home, and misunderstood by the public. While America celebrated victory through industry numbers and air power, many German officers quietly credited something else on the battlefield: speed, aggression, and relentless pressure, and they associated all three with Patton. By early 1945, the German army was no longer capable of winning the war, but its officers were still professionals. When captured by American forces, many were surprised by how they were treated, especially when Patton was involved. Patton believed that professional soldiers, even enemies, deserved respect. He openly stated that wars were fought between armies, not between individual soldiers. This attitude left a strong impression on German officers who expected humiliation and instead received discipline and order. During post-war interrogations and later memoirs, several German generals described Patton as the most dangerous American commander they faced in the West, not because he had more troops, but because he refused to pause. Patton did not wait for perfect conditions. He did not delay for comfort, and he did not fight defensively unless forced. German intelligence repeatedly misjudged his movements. When they expected consolidation, Patton attacked. When they assumed weather or terrain would slow operations, Patton accelerated them. Nowhere was this clearer than during the aftermath of the Battle of the Bulge. In December 1944, German forces launched a surprise offensive, breaking through American lines. Bastogne was surrounded. Many Allied commanders believed relief would take weeks. Patton did it in days. He redirected the Third Army nearly 90 in winter conditions, a maneuver many German officers later admitted they believed was impossible at that scale and speed. After the war, a captured German general reportedly told Patton that his greatest weapon was not tanks or artillery, it was decision-making without hesitation. The general acknowledged something else as well, something uncomfortable for America. He said that Patton was often restrained, criticized, or politically isolated, not because he was ineffective, but because he did not fit America's preferred image of a hero. Patton was blunt. He was aggressive. He spoke without filters. In peacetime politics, this made him a problem. On the battlefield, it made him lethal. German commanders did not fear Patton's personality. They feared his unpredictability. His refusal to fight slowly forced them into constant retreat. Even when they still had defensive capability, the truth that emerged from German accounts was simple. Patton shortened the war in his sector by refusing to fight it cautiously. This was not a compliment based on admiration. It was professional recognition from defeated officers who had no reason to flatter their enemy. Yet, this perspective never fully entered American public memory. After the war, Patton became controversial. His statements, his temperament, and his political views overshadowed his operational brilliance. He died only months after victory, before history could balance its judgment. Germany's generals, however, were clear. They did not say Patton was kind. They did not say he was perfect. They said he was effective. And in war, effectiveness is the truth that matters most. Sometimes the most honest evaluation of a commander does not come from allies, politicians, or newspapers, but from the enemy who was forced to fight him. That is the truth a German general acknowledged, and it is the truth America was never fully comfortable accepting.